we are here. Here's the Space Center, Houston, NASA Space Center. So we're gonna do a tour here. See if it's any better than the one in Florida, the Kennedy Space Center over there, Cape Canaveral in Florida. We did that one
2007.
Yeah, a long time ago. Alright, we will see. Here we go. Okay, lower 3 car behind us. Oh, it's open. You don't have to take any ticket or nothing. Just want to park together, that's all. Yep, they open. Let's go explore space. Thank you. Oh, look at that booster rocket. You know, they got our solar turbine over here at the NASA Center. Keeps the power alive for NASA. Oh, you can walk around and take all this picture. That's a Boeing 747 that carries the space shuttle right here. You see? All other is in here, right? All other is here. Right there.
Over
See
there,
it carry the space shuttle? Good morning, guys. We are here at the Houston Space Center. Let's go security check, and then we'll go in and see what we got. Angry Bird space place for the kids to play. Who's winner? Who's gonna fly in space?
I'm gonna do this one since Abby's doing that.
Which one's your favorite? Come on, we can figure it out. Oh, you too big for this, Mama?
Too tall.
Come on, can you figure it out? Figure it out.
I did it.
You did it?
She didn't do it.
Wow. Okay, try it. Try it again. Do some more. Are you winner, Jakey? Come on. Oh. Oh, there's the mad scientist right here. Rocket scientist. Do that drive. Oh, come on, do that drywall.
Okay, well.
That's not easy, huh? Oh, you guys can get on that. That's pretty cool. Come on, Sean.
That's because you.
Come on, Sean. Hit that target. Come on, get the target. Hurry up.
He has a minute.
The other way.
Okay, go up.
Other way.
Just mess up my head.
He's done.
You done? Oh, you lost.
It says wait. Then you have to go to the targets, right?
You lost. You couldn't hit the target. There's 2 targets.
Yeah, he hit them both.
Oh, you hit it? That mean you're done then. Hey, Jakey, you're next.
But I think you have to wait, no?
Yeah, you gotta wait for time. Get on.
I'm on
get on. So when the time is done, you press the button. That's Uncle Lo's favorite game, Angry Bird, when it first come out.
It is? He's playing
You
it.
go ask him.
He's playing the spaceship thing.
Yeah, when he was in Colorado, the Angry Bird come out, right?
That's it?
So I press start now.
Yeah,
Jake,
Yeah,
you
press
can't. You
start.
have to wait for the timer.
It's okay. Press start. See the green light go? Press.
I don't want to.
Okay, now
Go. Hurry up.
go. Go, Jakey.
Go to the other target.
Go, Jakey. You gotta hit the target. Hit both target. Hurry up. You gotta hit the target.
10 seconds, Jakey.
You're gonna fall back to earth. Come on. Get that target. Get the target. Oh, look at that. Oh, good job. You got it.
No, that's the time.
Okay, go, Abby. Go help her. Yeah, they give you 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes to do it?
Yeah. You might stand there and help her.
Yeah.
Hey, stand on that side. Go, I'll press this. You scared?
You're scared. Okay, Paige, go, your turn. Second, go there.
Come on, Paige, hit that target.
It's not even.
Yeah, when the green light,
I think I can do it.
Paige, if I could do it.
I hope.
you press wait. When it's green, you press this.
What do you mean? I'm a right hand. You can pause button for that.
2 minute timer.
Come on. Yeah, hit the target. Did you hit the top yet?
Yeah, it was already at the top.
All right, get the target.
Oh, I'm leaning forward.
Come on, get the target.
Oh,
All right, hit the target. You gotta be right in the middle. Be right in the middle.
maybe?
Yeah, you have to do the top one. Hurry up. Look, you got a minute and a
Hey,
half.
stop.
Oh, you.
No, I went to that one and that one. Oh, Jake, you got it right there. Same go, but it.
Yeah, look, see the
Right there, Daddy, go. That thing's so weird. See, I did that and it didn't. Go, you got 2 seconds.
Who want to ride the capsule? It's the parachute for the capsule. And here's Mars, where they're gonna colonize Mars there pretty soon. They're gonna terraform it. They're planning on sending a nuclear bomb up there, detonate it, and reaction from it will create life. So that's what they think will happen. And there's some conspiracy looking at the picture. There is life on Mars already. Yeah, go. Go touch. So read all about Mars. Life on Mars, read. They got almost everything like we have on Earth, except no trees, no grass, no nothing. There's a lot of dirt and rock. Who wants to be a surveyor? Go to Mars. Be the first human on Mars. Go play it. Press each button and they will tell you what it is. See right there. Press the button and you see that one light up. So that place is the impact crater. And they say it might have water on there. That's called Arabia Terra. That one is the Utopia, and that's where the Viking 2 landed. Landed right up there. That one is called the Gale Crater. That is where Curiosity rover in August of 2012.
Oh, this one's really nice.
And this one is the Gusev Crater. Spirit rover 2004 in January was that. This one is called the Hellas Plantia, and it's a giant crater, and they say there's pockets of water ice still there. And right here is Meridiani Planum Opportunity rover is there to January 2004. Oh, they got a lot of rovers. Pathfinder and Sojourner rover. First rover in July 1997. So we've been to Mars for a while. Even this one too. It's 1976. At Gilles, where's that at? Gilles Vallis. Oh, plenty up there. So that used to be water there, huh? So the Viking 1 lander was there July 1976. So they've been there since 1971. They've been there. Valles Marianas. That's a canyon, like the Grand Canyon, probably more bigger. Layer dust and water ice 2 mile high. Oh, that's the Mars North Pole up there. Olympus Mons, yes. That's one of the largest volcanoes in the solar system. Lava tube and caves. Oh, where's that at? Oh, right there. Like a mountain, huh? So the Phoenix lander was there in 2008. That's up there. And this one since 1971, May. First lander ever to go there. Pretty cool. Okay, here's what is Mars climate. Wow, so the high is 25 degrees, the lowest is minus 85. So look at the atmospheric. So they don't have any wind, so they don't have anything. That's why it's so cold. You guys gonna build a rocket?
Where?
Right there. You're gonna
Boy.
see who's gonna make it go high. Build a rocket.
It's a bottle rocket.
All right, come on, build your rocket. Make it shoot up. Come on, crank. Get that energy going.
Go to the red line.
Come on.
Go to 60. You're good.
Get that energy going.
Oh, you're good.
Keep on going. Don't stop. Come on, you gotta hit that red ball, Sean.
Okay, you're good.
There you go. Ah, and he did it. Okay, Paige, your turn. Come on, Jakey, you can do it. Go on, build that pressure up. Good job, Jakey.
Oh,
Oh, you weak. You fail. You fail.
my turn. Oh.
And here's a different type of rocket that they use to shoot into space. So fuel, kind of fuel to use.
No, don't press mine. Do not press mine.
Look at that force, all that thrust.
No.
There's the capacity. Look how many pounds they could. You ready? Come on, Pete. You got to build the pressure to the red line. See it? And then you hit it. And then you hit. There you go. You gotta hit.
Oh, Abby, just like it.
Pete, you gonna do this, Pro?
Bro, you want to do this one?
No, the other way.
Other way, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Abby, you already have the line. No?
Good job. Okay, that one's more.
I'm mad.
Oh, look at that rocket engine. That's what I work on. But not a rocket. My engine I work on doesn't fly like this one. Alright. Holy moly.
Get Abby, come over here.
Okay guys, you have fun yet?
Abby, Abby, we're going to the next stop.
Ah, look at that. That's the bottom of the capsule. Rejects a lot of heat so it doesn't get heat up and then burn up. International Space Station, also called the ISS.
It's gonna be about clouds.
Oh, is that the show?
Not that show, it's that show.
Oh,
So we have another small show. We're talking about clouds and space and everything like that.
oh, cool.
How long is it?
About 10 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Mama, you in the space station? That's how they look at the Earth. Huh? So pretend you're inside the space station and you're looking out, and that's what they see. So you're flying through space. What? That's it. See? And that's your window at home. Here's the show. 2 minutes. So this is what the space lab look like in there.
Or the next show, behind the big one, that side.
Yeah.
That's the exit. That's the exit.
So you go that way then.
Okay, that's where you come pick up your picture. All right, let's go look at some shows. Space Center Theater. Here's all the show about the ISS, International Space Station.
And it was still running past 12:26. I started at 11:51, it was still running at 12:26.
– 20 years, International Space Station.
So this is the inside.
Yeah.
This is this right here, the inside.
Yeah, they took
So what is this? This is veggie. They grow. They grow vegetable in space. That's how they grow it.
Can't open any other ones.
They close it. They don't want to get your hand in there. So this is where they keep all their stuff in here. It's called a Melfi, the minus 80-degree laboratory freezer.
You and Abby together.
What is this?
This is the ISS International Space Station lab. A lot of stuff what you have nowadays, NASA created. Ah, that's the suit in space. Space Club. Oh, they even play chess on space too. Keep your mind working. Oh, they got a Navy socks. Navy socks used in space. So this is the helmet where they communicate and talk through radio. It's still corded. Come on, JK, you gonna be a space ranger? You gonna be like the Avenger or the Galaxy, Guardian of the Galaxy?
Hey, what's that step thing?
Here's a show starting in 30 seconds.
My goal here today is to offer you the most realistic space station experience possible. You know, without all the training, or the expensive ride on the SpaceX Dragon, or all the discomfort that comes along with microgravity. You may also notice that I am wearing a protective facial covering. That is not standard issue for ISS crew members. However, since safety is priority number one for every mission, I'll be taking every precaution. So, aside from never really leaving Earth, the next 20 minutes will be as authentic as possible. This station is actually an orbiting laboratory from which we learn from almost every single thing that goes on board. As we travel 240 miles above the Earth's surface, we are conducting experiments that can only be done in reduced gravity. We learn every day how to live in a closed environment of space and work on projects that can have immediate application back on Earth, as well as pushing us forward towards the Lunar Research Facility. Brave men and women have been doing this important work in space for nearly 20 years. That's right. People have been living and working in space for almost 2 decades. That's longer than many of you have even been alive. That's pretty crazy, right? But it sounds a little bit like science fiction, but it's not. This is real. Earlier today, I was working on some cellular experimentation over the medical lab. Back on Earth, cells and bacteria cannot grow very large or live very long because their own weight will eventually crush them due to gravity. But take gravity away, and cells and bacteria are able to grow larger, live longer, and in 3 dimensions. That's critical. Because of this, our scientists are able to better study life on a cellular level. Experiments done in microgravity are helping us right here back on Earth by helping to improve curing diseases, or better understanding genetics, or even improving organ transplantation. Before that today, I was dabbling around with this new alloy. Alloy is a blend of 2 metals. Back on Earth, mixing large amounts of lead and tin is nearly impossible. Because lead is so much heavier than the tin, it immediately sinks to the bottom while the tin rises to the top. They do not mix, kind of like a bottle of salad dressing. But take gravity away and see what happens. They mix easily to form a new alloy that can only be made in space. This alloy can be used in a variety of electronic parts, such as for your cell phone or even your laptop. It's very useful, and it can only be made in space. So you can see that we are doing a lot of really cool stuff on the ISS, but it's time for the most important part of my day. Lunch. What do you think? Regular food, ice cream, very good answers. Yes and yes. The truth is, our astronauts and cosmonauts are offered a wide, extensive menu full of tasty beverages and foods. Because of this, many of it is dehydrated because we want them to have a longer shelf life. So, in order to make your favorite foods, all you have to do is add water. That's it. Like, even I can make that. You may also notice that there are no cups or plates anywhere. Why do you think that is? Why are there no cups or plates? It floats. Very smart crowd. If I were to set up a table full of cups and plates, they would just float away. Which is why all of our food comes in these handy little containers, these pouches right over here. And each pouch comes with a strap of Velcro on the back. There's also Velcro all over the station. So if you're ever in a rush and gotta go somewhere, you can just slap it against the wall or even against your own uniform. Pretty convenient, right? So, you guys have been wonderful lunch buddies, but as usual after I eat, I gotta run to the restroom, so excuse me for a minute. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Normally there's a modesty panel covering up this area, but it seems to have been removed for this journey. Oh, wait. Using the bathroom on the space station is very different than using the bathroom on Earth. On Earth, we depend on water and gravity to help dispose of the waste. While on the space station, we don't have access to any of that. So, instead, we depend on suction.
Ask her.
So to use the restroom in space,
Ask her,
step
so
number
when you fart on
one
there,
is to
is
press
your-
the suction
your fart
button.
bubble up?
Number two goes in
Ask her
here.
I always wanted to know
Because
that.
this is a very small hole. I know you can't see it, but it's about the size of a golf ball. So you're going to want to have really good aim and be on target. And when you're sure in the right spot, the suction will then pull the solid waste into a solid container and dispose of it later. Liquid waste, however, goes in here. What do you guys think we do with the liquid waste? Any guesses? What do you guys think we do?
Filter it, clean it, and drink it.
I hear a lot of really good answers there. Remember, water is a very scarce commodity on the space station. And since we live in the closed environment of space, we recycle any and all water. So liquid waste and starts right there and ends up right here. I know, it sounds kind of gross, but guys, remember, water is a very scarce commodity, and it works. This technology will help us send astronauts further and further into space for future deep space missions. And it's helping us on Earth right now by providing fresh water to arid and polluted regions that may not have access to fresh water. This technology is helping save lives. And it doesn't taste too bad either. Speaking of water, if I were to spill this drink on the floor, it would just get everywhere and make a mess, right? Well, take gravity away and see what happens. Without gravity, surface tension becomes the dominant force acting on the blobs of water. They'll ooze around and then bump into each other. And then, when they do bump into each other, they'll morph together to become giant, bigger blobs. And if they happen to run into anything with any absorbency, a wicking action will powerfully suck in the water, kind of like a sponge. Water behaves in a pretty weird way on the space station. And since 60% of our body is made of water, that too is affected greatly by microgravity. Take a look right over here. This is a body scan I took of myself earlier. I know, you look alike. All the fluids in your body will slowly start to move upwards, causing your face to become puffy and your arms and legs to become a lot thinner. Our astronauts on the space station have a very, very, very scientific name for this, called chicken legs. The bones in your body will also start to decrease. Your heart will shrink as well. But don't worry, once you return to Earth, your heart and most of the other side effects will return to normal. But this is why it is so critically important for our astronauts to remain in great physical health and stay in shape throughout the course of their mission. To do this, our astronauts have to exercise for 2 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's a lot of hours. You guys think you could do that? I couldn't either. But thankfully, the show isn't that long, so we don't have to do that. However, I do want to demonstrate the dual cycle ergometer, or the space bike. It's very simple. All you have to do is sit down right here, grab on the handles, and start pedaling. This is just one of the many exercise devices available to our ISS crew members. Another example is the ARED, the Advanced Resistant Exercise Device, which is basically like simulating weights in microgravity. So you can see that our astronaut schedules are very, very busy. So busy, in fact, that 3 new permanent residents have been added. Their names are Bumble, Honey, and Queen. They are the new Astro B robots. These new electronic members of the crew are shaped like cubes and are only 12.5 inches wide. They come along with fans to help them move along the station. They were designed to float around in microgravity and perform routine tasks. By taking on some of the more routine tasks, they're able to free up some of the astronauts' valuable time to do things that only a human can do. Each Astrobee comes equipped with 6 cameras, a touchscreen, and a perching arm that allows it to hang on to handrails or even assist an astronaut. The absolute coolest thing about the Astrobee robots, though, is that they can work by themselves, be controlled by an astronaut, or even be remotely operated from the ground. Like, how cool is that? We can control it from here. These robots are still relatively new to the program, having only been implemented in 2018, so their usefulness is still being fully understood to this day. However, it is believed that robots like these will be essential for future deep space missions and potentially even a lunar research center. So after a long day, our astronauts are usually scheduled for 8.5 hours of sleep. Keep in mind though, that the ISS is traveling at 28,000 kilometers an hour, or 17,500 miles an hour. To put that into some perspective, that's 5 miles per second. So really, really fast. This means that our astronauts will see a sunrise and a sunset every 90 minutes. So, as cool as that sounds, 16 sunrises a day can make sleeping a bit difficult. So, let's go ahead and discuss how they actually sleep. First, we're going to need to address the lack of gravity. If I were to lay down and close my eyes and drift off to sleep, well then I would be floating everywhere. I bump into equipment, other astronauts, or even the Astrobees, and we don't want that. So instead, all of our astronauts are assigned their very own sleep restraint unit. Let me show you how it works. They would just step right in here, and there's an arm pull on either side. Just zip anyone right on up. And then this last strap keeps your head from bobbing up and down. Does that look comfortable? No? Well, how about this top bunk? Even worse, right? I know they look very uncomfortable, but keep in mind, there is no up or down in microgravity. So an astronaut can sleep along the ceiling right here, one along this floor right here, and one right where I'm standing, and they would all feel the same. Often astronauts comment, just like on Earth, that they have trouble sleeping, based on X have weird dreams or nightmares, or even have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But between you and me, considering how much effort it takes to get into bed, I'd probably go beforehand, wouldn't you? Yeah. So it's pretty clear that life on Earth is very different than life on the space station. But the courageous individuals who get to spend time in space get a view of the Earth unlike any other. A world without borders. A beautiful blue orb floating still in the infinite vast oceans of space. Representatives from different cultures and countries are able to put their differences aside to work together towards a common goal. Station astronauts upon returning to Earth often comment on this new perspective, this greater appreciation for our precious planet. As you can see, everything that we do here on the space station is helping us learn. Anywhere from the specific scientific experiments being done in microgravity, to the robotic advancements being made to help a fisherman collect data. Even the technological advancements being made to make space inhabitable by humans is completely priceless. What we learn here on the space station can be directly applied on challenging situations back on Earth, or pushing us forward towards a lunar research facility. And who knows? The knowledge we learn here can one day help us put humans on Mars and perhaps even beyond. I'd like to thank you guys so much for joining me here today. And, fun little fact, the ISS crew members for the actual space station, since we began the show, have traveled 5,700 miles, which is roughly the distance from here to Barcelona, Spain. So they're way too far to answer any of your questions, but I'm here to do just that. So do any of you guys have any questions about the ISS? Any at all? Well,
Cool, Paige.
what's up? Hi! Do you have a
Cool, Paige.
question? All right, we're gonna get a question here just a second, guys.
Kevin is the winner, dude. Because then all the fun again.
You know the space shuttle to go from Houston to LA in 3 minutes.
Look, Mama.
That's what it looks like up there, so they make it look like that.
After the astronauts stop back, they all get inside and then they set off on a boomerang course towards Earth. You see a little,
That's why they call us the pale blue,
like the little,
pale blue dot. You watch that movie? The pale blue dot?
But this looks like
We are the pale blue dots in the universe. Okay, this is the lunar sample ball.
that sounds like real human.
This is where they collect the samples from the moon, the rocks, the dirt, and they collect all this from the moon. And that's what it looks like. That's how the rock looks like. Moon rock.
Can you go in? Yeah. Oh. They allow people to go in that? They're probably like going. Where's Daddy?
Yeah, it's fine.